Thai Oil is a refinery and petrochemical flagship company here in Thailand. We are listed in the Stock Exchange of Thailand and part of the National Oil Company. We've been in operation for almost 60 years, mainly operating out of Thailand with facilities in Vietnam, Indonesia, and Myanmar to cover Southeast Asia. So our core business is oil refinery and petrochemical, but we also do solvent and chemical production and distribution, power generations, bioethanol, and some logistics. So as top ventures, we are a CVC arm of the companies recently established in 2019. We are investing in 3 verticals, industrial technology, sustainability technology, and hydrocarbon disruption. So as a CVC, we do 2 things, right? We do venture partnership, where we do proof of concept partnership, like maybe trying as a customer with startups. And we also do venture investment, where we invest directly into startups, but also we invest to other VC as well. So far, we've been investing into VCs in the States and also in Israel through growth ventures. And also we do invest into other startups, but mostly in the States at the moment. So when we look at the Industrial 4.0, right, we are seeing a few challenges that we are trying to scope down into the context of oil and gas companies, especially for us, refinery. So 3 things that we want to highlight here. The first one is the application of drone and robotics in the facilities, because we want to emphasize the safety and integrity of our facilities, right? As well as speeding up the process of digitization and the project management. So we believe that application of drone and robotics would be really helpful in terms of these applications. The second thing is the worker augmentation and monitoring. So this part, we put a lot of effort towards improving the condition of our people working in the site. So we want to make sure that the communications and the collaboration between the people in the site and the office are seamless, and that we can also connect to experts around the world. And safety is another priority, top priority that we consider. So we want to make sure that when people go out in the site, they have equipped with sensors or any equipment that would ensure that safe working conditions. The last one, or the third one, is the equipment optimization, because these things translated to directly into the margin that we can make, like the higher profitabilities. So when we are talking about equipment optimization, it means we are looking at from the maintenance perspective, the process unit optimization to improve the energy efficiencies, or even like other process condition as well. So we are always looking for any solutions or technology to improve the process in that end. Industrial 4.0 solutions that we apply. The first thing that we've been working a lot is the asset digitalization, because we kind of see that it's one of the infrastructure that will allow the other applications to be working on, especially like a project planning, construction, maintenance, and even other kind of collaborations over the layer, right? Mm-hmm. The second infrastructure that we've been working on is the wireless network. So we are talking about implementing the site-wide devices to allow the communications between devices, sensors, so that the data and the actually device or user can collaborate through all the infrastructure that we have in order to respond to any particular events in timely manner. The third one is the application and software, where we this is more like a bigger picture, right? But when we are talking about specific case like engineering documents, manuals, operation manuals, project management, so we use a lot of software in order to streamline all the working process. The last one is the AI application. So we are trying to input like a new kind of model in the current operations. For example, the safety and the queuing of the truck or lorry inside our loading facilities. Those are the areas where we can see that there's a lot of improvement potential using the AI software. So I guess that's the mostly the highlights on the Industrial 4.0 where we did. One thing that I can see, there's a lot of needs from the perspective of like a large corporate, right? We see a lot of solutions from the different service provider, and that means we have to figure out the way to let them talk to each other in terms of like the protocol or like maybe like a data flows or even like there's some kind of applications. So I kind of see that there's a need for like a middleware that where it allows the solution from a lot of parties to be standardized and to communicate like efficiently and allow the user to be working on that easily. Because I can say that from the oil and gas or big company perspective, right? Most of the time when we log up to some kind of system, two pain points would be we have heavily invested into that one and it's hard to switch. And the second thing is once you already heavily invest, it's really hard to lay another layer of service from other kind of producers. So other service providers. So I kind of see that that's the solutions that I wish that we have it on hand at the moment. Let me start from the characters that we believe that Israel startup have is two things. The first one is they are always at the front of the innovation curve. I believe it's like ingrained in your culture, in your activities. So that's one thing, right? The second thing is the mindset. So they are really flexible. And the other thing is about the mindset is the can-do attitude that they have and the global mindset. So I kind of believe that these things are the things that shape the Israeli startup, and I guess that's the key quality when we always look at startup as well. So that's why the reason that we are here. But I can say that lacking of the knowledge and the foothold in the country. So we as the corporate outside of Israel, right? We try to get into that market to like government authorities of Israel, specifically the economic and trade authorities, and also we find a partner like Growth Ventures that help us to explore the market, and the partnership has proven to be valuable to us, like really, and we can see a lot of development in IoT technology, and with a lot of potential leads from the potential from the partnership that we mentioned. The second part is the best way to work with startup, right? So I from the VC perspective, we want to offer the resources. We always strive for a mutual benefits, right? We want to create value alongside with the startup. So we want to offer the really specific use case, offer like anything that we have on hand to support you guys in terms of like growing and scaling. So we would love to see that you are doing the same. So if you can come with like the solutions that is quite clear, and also like a expectation that what we can offer to you that will support you the most. I think that will be like an ideal case for us to really strive for the mutual benefits where we want to develop together.